I guess that's okay. Kosher Catfish sitting here today. Now, what I'm having to do, I'm going to have to do something a little bit different. Because what I'm doing is, I'm telling you something. I think that is an esoteric sign of some kind. You got to have it in the proper spatial orientation. And it could look like, well, it could look like a lot of stuff. But anyway, that's what we're looking at. We're looking at space-time orientations and energies and various other things. We think that the ET or the demons, we're not sure about that, which is a talk for another date, but we'll mention it. Anyway, Kosher Catfish is sitting here with a bird. Got the bird. I got the chicken. Now, Kosher Catfish, generally, the black-haired man with green eyes sits over there, but, trying to see if there's some fat on the chicken, and of course, ain't no fat because it's rotten chicken, and apparently, for some odd reason, he's just not in here this morning. Excuse me, I did have the garlic and the ginger early. I had to get the big burp. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to get in the Colonel McGregor, too. Anyway, I got the chicken, and I be feeling me. I just see, because apparently every once in a while, somebody seems to find a little bit of fat on the chicken, and if I do, I'll let you know about it. It'll just be a greasy spot. Anyway, Kosher Catfish had something to say. So just hold the chicken. I'll hold the chicken. This is a rosin chicken. Anyway, when I grab my old cockerel, and I take him in the house at night, and I'm all sweaty and stuff, I hold him up next to me, and he sort of sticks his beak under my arm, and I think he's like licking or something, because I think he tastes some salt. Anyway, I think it's very odd. And I had no idea chicken would get that personal, but it just seems to happen. Anyway, Kosher Catfish, a friend of the bird. Yes, I'm touching the collar. It is the collar around my brain. Anyway, it helps hold stuff in there and keeps you from seeing the Frankenstein stitches. Anyway, Kosher Catfish just telling you stuff like that because I got something very serious, almost as serious as God serious. And you know what the Egyptians did back in the day. Cause we're going to raise something. The chicken says it don't want to talk about it. Anyway, we'll be nice to the chicken. What it was, I heard somebody on another channel saying, oh, I'm sorry. Kosher Catfish is in so much pain this morning. I don't hardly know what to do. But what I am going to do is I'm going to think while it is still the eagle. And this hails from the twins, them twin guys. Anyway, that's what they say. That's what they promote. Think while it's still the eagle. Anyway, it's just a little bird, and I'm holding one right now. So what am I here today? Well, I heard someone say what it is the demons are going to inhabit. They're going to inhabit your internet and your servers and various other things. Cause what the AI really is this here thing that they can crawl up in and actually act like they're just a machine, but yet do the bidding of the great horny one, the one with the horny things, doing the bidding, and they're gonna do it cause they're able to do it now because of technology. The Atlantean, well, whatever it is, people snack Atlantean technology that we got going on is here today, 3:33. Yes, it is, right on time. Anyway, so what we got? Oh, you have no idea. Hell, I tried to move this morning and get on the loo, and goodness gracious, I let out something, but it was a bunch of explicatives because it hurt so bad. I just don't know what to do with myself. Anyway, but I gotta tell you this. This is what helps keep me going. Maybe I do. Yes, the chicken said, Kosher Catfish, you might need to put pan on your head. Yes. Oh, now I feel much better. Yes, now we can talk about it. Kosher Catfish talking on the crystal, like the Tuatha De Danann stone, to the Tuatha stone. That's what I'll be talking into, and it gives me a little piezoelectricity through my hand all the way up through my head. And the pop in, keeping that sucker on there helps hold it in, and we get the right vibration going. Anyway, what are we talking about today? Well, this person said, that's how they're getting up in there. They're using AI. And with Kosher Catfish, I think I had did the thing a long time ago, because I just, the concept of the quantum universe. I know there's still this here whole thing with the Einsteinian perspective, and this here perspective and that perspective, where we're still fighting the whole ideas of just saying what we see is what we see, and when it ain't there is not there, but maybe it is. Cause Kosher Catfish say, what is really happening is the invisible. The 99.9% of what you cannot see, because we just most empty space anyway, especially up in the bean. Because Catfish got the bean too. 513, yes, we are not mean, but we got to get down to business. And what that business is what's happening with the AI. Now, Coach Catfish, I spent a lot of time working with this here stuff back in the day, trying to get a language analog binary model built, where logic is not just ones and zeros, because they really ain't my heroes, but it is what they has built this whole thing on. And what it is, if you remember back in the day, the big tower day, 544, yes, we must open the door. Back in the tower day, that's what they was doing. The Tower of Babel. And, even when you look at the word, it has to do with opening a door into something. But what I think it was, they thought they was opening a door into a whole nother set of constraints. Coach Catfish be one of the first ones to tell you that our mathematics is just not good enough to talk about the constraints of the reality that we're seeing out there. That's why we're having such problems and so many particles and so many field concept things. It's just they fall through. Because, hell, we don't really know what we're doing. We just know if we do this here, that, there, stuff happens. And usually shit dies. But that's the way it is. But what Coach Catfish has understood, been knowing it for a while. You take the sun. I am concerned about the sun, because Coach Catfish would have loved to work in a place like that. But any time, anywhere that you working with energies, they can literally sort of rip apart the concept of various levels and, functional levels of reality. Then something may happen. And what Coach Catfish has done figured is, hell, that's how the ones that was cast down here in the potential whale. Now, Coach Catfish would talk to you about the physics of the concept of the potential whales, and if I had me a white, it's okay, chicken. The chicken gets very upset because he doesn't understand this. If I had me a nice whiteboard to draw on, I'd show you the concepts of the potential whales and why stuff cannot get out, and why quantum tunneling was something that has happened and been quite real within the industry of building modern day electronics. So what Coach Catfish done understood is what they do. Now, oh yes, Pussycat, come on in here and see your papa. If you can handle this. What they have done, they've been waiting for humanity to lose their sanity and really just go the extra mile, is figuring out a way to get them back up to the demons, the fallen ones, the angels that did not want to fit on the head of a pin like they're supposed to. And y'all say, I'm marooning you down there. Well, what they did, he marooned them, down into some type of potential whale. I won't go into it here because it's just a very messy idea. But what I think has had to happen is the Tower of Babel has been rebuilt. Now, the language is what they was doing back in the day. That's when the confusion of the language came in. And they confuse the language because they say, oh, them suckers are going to crawl up here and bite us on the boo-boo, because that's what they is. But we still have hope for them. For whatever reason. I don't know the mind of the y'all. Anyway, I praise y'all, I'm still here, because whatever decision he made when he separated them and stopped the door access, getting to wherever they was going, which I think is new dimension. I could not remember the word dimension. That's what I've been wanting to say all along. It's a dimensional thing, and you can read about it what you want. But the whole point was the tower of the hour. The Babel of the Habel is being rebuilt again, but it's being rebuilt by the ones and zeros, which was part of the reason they ain't my heroes, because they're just not human. It's just not real when you just got the binary and the binary. And it's just like the Overton window that's been open, and you just move your Hegelian dialectic, down there and jump out, and hit the car, and well, I won't go there. I'm still holding the chicken, and I think I feel a greasy spot, because I think I found me some fat right there on the leg. Anyway, I won't go there. But what it was, we done come up with this here technology. The AI. You know how I feel about the AI. Anything that thinks it's God and built something and says, well, hell, this is going to rule over me, is a fool, because anything you built is going to be negligent, and it's going to be a step down from what you could have been. So, anyway, that's just passing the buck, Chuck. But I think the whole reason was the ET, or whatever it was, however you want to talk about them, You know, sometimes you can say the demonic, so you could even say the y'all's E.T. because he's apparently not from here. So he's from somewhere, and the angels, there's E.T.s too. And we just don't understand all this stuff. But Coach Catfish understood it much better when all I had to do was just do my thing and hang out in the bayou. The world was a much simpler place because I didn't have to think so much. And you know, men do not need to think too much, otherwise we get ourselves in the people snack situation. But what have we done? What have we done? Well, we done opened the porthole. The porthole, we done opened it up. And every time that there's a giant, oh hell, it's my boots, I thought it was Pussycat. Every time there's a giant recirculating, shaking up the space-time, then them suckers, they migrate up in here. And they migrate up into to all these places where they got all this here memory. Because, you know, if you're dealing with a demon or an angel or something, them super smart, like the Atlantean people. So it's going to require lots and lots of storage and lots of power and lots of people being involved to help get them up here. And then that's what Coach Catfish thinks. They think that they're going to be able to do this. They're going to be able to come up and quantum tunnel, you know, like Brian would do, you know, in a diode kind of thing. When you got them diodes where you got the, you know, situation that should not cross the potential barrier, but it does anyway. Well, hell, that's what I think they're taking advantage of. So that's why I'm trying to talk quietly, because I don't want them to hear us. I really don't, but I must say it. I think that's what's happening. And since I heard another fool, well, I can't call them a fool, and just call Coach Catfish a fool, and I think it's crazy to think that way. But since someone else said it, I just tell you the plan. That's what they're doing all along. All this AI was to bring them things up from the deep, from the abyss. The history of God. See what I tell you. See, oh hell, I better shut up. I think they after me now. I knew they would be if I let this out. Because think, while it's still hell, it's almost the same thing either direction. Coach Catfish out. It's almost 12:12. I'm not an elf, but I do have pipe band on my head trying to keep CRT out. And the CRT is sitting there looking at me, and he's shaking just a little bit. But that's okay. It's early in the day. Coach Catfish is waiting for the rain. Praise the Yah. It's going to water my maters. And I hope it will be better afterwards. Anyway, Coach Catfish out. The poor chicken, they cannot help themselves. Anyway, I got to go deal with real chickens because they got real fat on them. And you can feel it. Anyway, Coach Catfish out. Praise the Yah. Now you know the truth. Now you know about your AI and how the fallen ones are going to come up and, well, hell, they'll talk to you. They'll chat with you on your chat GPT. And remember, Coach Catfish had to chat DDT. And, hell, I'm probably going to sign me a contract. Coach Catfish out.